Hey y'all, I'm Teague and it's Monday, and this week we are talking about holiday traditions. I apologize if I seem a bit out of it. I found out this morning that on Saturday Leslie Feinberg passed away. A really huge queer, trans, lesbian activist and author, and just a really huge inspiration to me and a lot of people that I know. It's just really rough trying to deal with all of the emotions going on in my head right now. But I got this. So on to family traditions. This year is kind of weird for me as far as family tradition, like holiday family traditions go, because this is my first year not being with my family. As far as like Christmas and Thanksgiving, when I was younger, I usually had at least two Thanksgivings. One at home with like my parents and my sister and everything, and then one at my dad's mom's house with all of that side of my family. And then for Christmas, it was usually like 3 Christmases at least while my parents were still together, and then 4 after my parents got divorced, because there was at home with my mom, with my dad, with my dad's mom, and then with my dad's grandma. And it was always get up really early, open our presents, go to Grandma Rita's. But then on Christmas Eve, we would go to Grandma Faye's every year, and all of like that part of the family would go to Grandma Faye's, and then in the morning we'd all be at Grandma Rita's. Yeah, it's really weird for me thinking about that I'm not gonna be anywhere near any of my family this year for the holidays, because like even just when we moved away from where all of my dad's family is, which is where I lived until the end of middle school, down on the Oregon coast, up, even moving away from there was really hard because I was moving away from all of those traditions and moving away from that family and that community. Or it was always really rough because there was always the holidays of sitting there and waiting for my dad to show up. I don't really want to get too far into that. I'm trying not to think about that because that's always one of the hardest parts of the holidays for me. I'm having to currently deal with trying to decide if this holiday season want to try and contact my dad. And I know that I'm going to be around a lot of loving and caring people these holidays. Probably one of my favorite like end of the year holiday things is my mom's apple pie. Usually we try to get her to make it for Thanksgiving and Christmas. I'm sorry that this is so rambly, like it's really starting to hit me that I'm not gonna be there to spend the holidays with my family. Last year the holidays were really rough because right before Christmas my mom broke up with a partner of over 9 years. And it was awful. Like, we had no Christmas tree. There was no setting up the Christmas tree and decorating the house. There wasn't really presents. Like, I bought a couple things for my mom and my sister to make sure that we had something. So Christmas morning, like, for Christmas, me and my sister, like, put some decorations on the dining room table, and, like, I made a little tiny crocheted Christmas tree. But I got them each a couple little things. Like, I made sure that they each had a toy, because a really big part of, like, any, like, present exchangingness in my family is everyone gets a toy. Everyone gets a toy. Birthday, Christmas, whatever. If you are exchanging presents, everyone gets a toy. It's just part of my family work, how my family works. Usually that means buying people Legos for me. Yeah. And, since I was 10, since I was 10, I was the first year that my sister wasn't, like, there for all the holidays. She ended up going to boarding school in Canada and living in Canada for quite a few years, so she wasn't always there for all the holidays. Every a couple years she went to grandma's, who was just like across the border from where she was in Canada, because she was in BC, and my mom's mom, grandma, lives in the San Juan Islands. And so I'm kind of used to not being with my sister for the holidays, but this year it's not my sister, not my mom. It's just me and Courtney, which is really amazing. Like, I'm really excited that at least I have Courtney. But it's really hard on both of our families for this year because we're gone. We're not coming back. I haven't actually spoken to my mom about the fact that I'm not coming home for the holidays. Like, I need to call and talk to my grandma and make sure that she has my address so she knows where to send my presents. But it's just really hard to, like, think about that I'm not gonna be there. There is going to be no Christmas tree decorating. I won't have my stocking. Like, there isn't gonna be that. I really wish there was, because even it's just that bonding. Like, for us, the holidays are about spending time together and making sure that we're actually spending time together. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to start crying because, like, I just came out to my mom and my sister. I haven't seen them or actually, like, had a full conversation with either of them since. Like, I need to start coming out to the rest of my family, and I don't know how that's going to go, especially with the dad's side of my family. Like, I'm not really worried about coming out as friends to my mom's side of the family, because that's probably not something that's really going to happen. Maybe to my cousins, but I don't think I'm gonna try and come out to my grandma. But I'm scared that, like, I already am an outcast in the family, because I'm my dad's kid, and he's an outcast in the family, so I'm just worried that coming out to all of them is going to change everything and make me not welcome, even though I know that's ridiculous. But it's still scary. Okay, I need to end this video now. I hope that y'all have a good holiday season, and I apologize that this is really rambly and all over the place, but I hope y'all have a good week, a good day, and a good rest of the year. Thanks. Bye.